Yeah, mate. Should we say the same kind of time and you just ring when it's good for you, yeah? Speak to you later, bye-bye. Good morning and welcome back to another vlog in lockdown. Oopsie. Started off my day with a phone call with my best friend, which is lovely to hear her voice again and catch up with what's been going on. But is anyone else finding that actually phone calls are a bit of a funny situation right now? Because it's like, oh hey, yeah, how are you? What have you been up to? Well, I'm in lockdown, so I'm at home. What else is there to say? Who's coming through the door? Hello.
Right.
You right?
I'm good.
We're gonna make our smoothies?
Yes, let's do that now.
Yeah. So, we went out and got some ingredients yesterday. Loads of fruit and veg and whatnot. As we are doing smoothies now as our breakfast. Trying to stay healthy during this lockdown, which obviously we've got very limited movement. So we're trying to do the best we can to eat as healthy as possible, with a few exceptions, obviously. There's an Easter egg in the background there.
We ain't got any bananas.
No, I know, we used the last one yesterday. So Dan is like king of smoothies.
What king of smoothies? I've just done some in the past.
We've done quite a lot in the past. So he's kind of in charge of what we're putting in them. But we want to show you, we've got this cool contraption for avocados. Right, go on, go ahead. Look at that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So what's going in the smoothie today? So there's avocados. You got a pear out too.
Oh, and pear, yeah.
Some fruits, spinach, and Greek yogurt. The smoothie is good, but it's a bit thicker today, so you have to hold it up for ages to actually get any. That's starting to move a bit quicker now, actually.
Yeah, so it's the top bit which sits quite thick and heavy, and it sort of goes away.
Yeah, gets a bit thinner. But we've looked up smoothie straws, which basically just seem to be reusable wide straws, so I think I'd prefer that. Smoothie is finished. It was very good, very yummy. We're probably going to try out different ingredients as the days go by, but obviously going to the shops is quite a limited thing right now. It definitely did taste different without banana in it though. I think bananas have quite a rich sort of creamy flavour to them. So one thing that I've been using, I downloaded an app called Lifesum. And it's really good. It's like, it tracks your calories, you put your meals in, it tells you how much water to drink, it tracks your exercise, your weight, gives you meal plans, and I know there are loads of apps out there that do this, and I've tried many over the years, but this one just seems to be above and beyond better than any of the others. It just works so smoothly.
You can scan items.
Yes, you can scan the barcode of items that you've eaten, and I'm yet to scan something and it not work. So far it has registered everything and has all the nutritional information for that item. It just looks really smooth. So you can see that it tells you how much you've eaten, how much carbs you've got left, how much protein left, fat left, etc., how much you burned. That's just the diary section. And then it has this little bit down here. There you go. And you tap a glass of water if you've had a glass of water, and the way it feels, I'll do my first one for today. It's just really, it's really cool. Like it a lot. And then you can do, it has different plans you can do. So it has 3-week weight loss plan, keto burn, high protein, clean eating, Scandinavian, Mediterranean, etc, etc, etc. And you take a quiz to find your plan. Now I'm currently using the free version, which some of these things aren't available. Majority of them are, like enough of it's available for it to be really helpful, and I'm loving using it. We looked up the prices and it's actually only £35 for the year, or £2.99 a month. So if I'm ending up using it a lot and I continue to really enjoy it, I'll definitely pay that money because it's really not that expensive, and the app is just brilliant. It works so smoothly. So that is the other thing that I'm doing to help try and keep healthy and on track with things. I have also been doing the Joe Wicks workouts. I was doing his 7-day sweat, which was really good. However, I have changed over now to someone on YouTube called Bailey Brown, and lots of her workouts are literally like 5 minutes. They're more sort of muscle toning, which is, that's more what I would want, that's more what I'm interested in anyway. And I find muscle training stuff easier than cardio, like getting out of breath and working through cardio I struggle with and I long for the end, whereas the burn of muscles I can kind of power through that. It doesn't bother me as much. So I've been doing them daily. And we've also been going out on obviously our one walk that we can go on a day. Yesterday we went quite a long way. We walked all the way around the town centre and looped around back through houses. We were walking for about an hour, and it was hot yesterday. It was really hot. So I was really feeling it, because Dan was on his rollerblades, which obviously that makes me walk faster as well. So I definitely felt like I'd had a good amount of exercise, even though it was just walking. So that's the other thing that I've been doing. Just come out for our daily walk, and there is a little chick and a little pebble with a rainbow on it, which is quite sweet.
Some kids vandalising. Or littering, one of the two.
Both. Vandalising and littering. It's nice to see though. It is freezing. Yesterday on our walk we were absolutely baking hot, and today it's bitter. Nice. Bitter. Apparently it's a storm, did you say?
There was a storm last night apparently.
Okay.
But it's the wind coming from the north now, whereas the past few days we've had it coming up from the south. So bringing the warm air up from the equator.
And now it's just freezing.
Yeah, it's not nice.
And we're dressed like for weather like yesterday.
Yeah, we should probably head back.
What, right now?
We're doing a long walk in there.
Today I've literally read my book and I have now finished it, so time to move on to the next one. It's been nice to just sit down and read, because I started doing a lot of that when we initially went into lockdown, but then the last sort of week or so I haven't really read much at all, so it's been good doing that. But now it is time for some wine. Dan drinks red, which I have not acquired the taste for red wine yet. I don't think I ever will, to be honest. I think it smells great. Just don't like the taste of it. So I thought I'd just do a little update on the COVID-19 situation. To be perfectly honest, when everything started initially kicking off with this, both Dan and I were watching the news all the time, keeping very up to date with it. I was constantly refreshing my phone and checking for new articles and new information. But since we've been in lockdown, we haven't really been keeping that up to date with it. Like, obviously we've been probably reading an update once a day, but we're not watching the briefings anymore, and we used to watch them without fail. It was like, oh, we were waiting for it. We'd put it on and we'd be waiting for them to start. But we haven't done that in over a week now, I think. And part of that is we've already reached the lockdown phase. So for me, I was incredibly worried about the whole situation. In the build up to it, anticipating this lockdown, anticipating things to change. So then when it did change, I was like, oh, okay, so this is the situation now. This is what we can do, this is what we can't do. And I've just kind of got on with it. I think it was the anticipation of it happening that was concerning me more than it actually happening. And so I just don't think it's too helpful to continue to obsessively look into it. However, I do know that they are still warning that we have not yet reached our peak. I think the death rate is 11,000 and something, and the total number of cases, the last time I looked, it was 88,000 and something. I don't know whether that was today's or yesterday's cases. I believe that Boris Johnson is out of hospital now. I know he's definitely not in the ICU anymore. Whether he's still recovering or not, I'm not entirely sure, but that's good. That's really good that he's got better. And yeah, it's just a case of wondering when this is actually going to end. How long is this going to go on for? Because they're meant to be reviewing the lockdown situation. I think it's 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks tomorrow, because they initially announced the lockdown for only 3 weeks. But we were under no illusion that anything would be any different once it came to the 3 weeks. I'm expecting nothing to change, to be honest. Especially if they're saying that we still haven't reached the peak. It's not going to change. If it just carries on like this for another 3 weeks, then that'll be okay. But I don't know, I have a feeling it's going to be much longer. I can't really see how anything's going to change anytime soon. The only thing that really bothers me and really affects me is not seeing my family. That's really the only thing. Everything else is perfectly livable and fine, and I've got quite settled at home. I've got my little routine of what I do, and obviously I'm also going to work as well. So I think I will be going to work, not this week, but next week I think I'll be going back to work again, because they've got us on a rota. So I'm quite fine with that. I'm fine with just plodding along like that. It's just not seeing my family. That's the hard bit. That's the really hard bit. So I just had this splat on the floor. Wait, you're clearing it up before I can get there. Who would have thought a tin would have splattered so far? Look, it's all the way over. It's all over your shorts.
I know.
All he did was dropped a can lid on the floor and it's just gone everywhere. Oh. Just had a horrible realisation. What time is it?
It's like 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. I stripped the bed this morning and I forgot to put the duvet back on. Thank God to make the bed. Oh no. Give me that. What are you doing? We can't sleep on it like that.
Watch me.
We're gonna make the bed.
Are we?
And then go to bed. And then I will pick this up in the morning. Bye.